What's poppin', my dudes? It's the Clamp King here, and today I've got an in-depth slasher guide. It has everything you need to know, and if you want to skip to different places, just check the description for the times. And right here in this intro real quick, I want to show you how you could be if you go by these rules. You see my boy Windex right here? Look how well he finishes in the paint. Isn't that crazy? I'm still not on his level yet, but I'm going to show you guys everything I can so we can work our way up to strive to be like him someday. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is, if you haven't yet, go watch my slasher build video. Link is in the description, because this is the slasher build that I use for this, and these moves might not work as well if you don't have my very light, very fast slasher, because I finesse my way in there. If you want to make a heavier slasher, you're going to want to take off your dunk packages, just use contact dunks, that way you can do contact dunk animations. Now first, I'm going to go to my attribute upgrades, alright? Now, the most important thing for slashers is shooting off dribble. Your off dribble shot is better than your standing shot, and shot close helps your floaters. Obviously, max out layups and dunks. Standing shot, don't upgrade it until later. I would do mid-range instead of 3, I don't know why I did that. But get your agility all the way up. Don't need strength. Rebounding, you can snag because of your vertical if you make my build. And playmaking, you need it all the way up so you can speed boost. And defending, you obviously need it all the way up if you're me, because I'm the Clamp King. So, yeah. I'm getting my mid-range up if I do any more practices. But obviously, get all your hotspots. That's really important to make your shots in the park. Your badges, you gotta have your grand badge. You gotta have all 5 of your Hall of Fame badges. Drop stepper is good. Corner specialist, difficult shots, catch and shoot. All those off dribble shots, pick and roll maestro. All your Hall of Fame badges, of course. Lob City finisher. And right here, most importantly, you have to have spark plug. If you don't have spark plug, you might as well just delete your MyCareer player. It's too late for you. This badge will give you an advantage over everybody. I've dropped off Nadexe at least 17 times just because I have spark plug. Now, right here, I'm going to show the off-dribble shots. First, you have your dribble pull-up, where you just run and you hold X. Now, it's a 77, so it's going to go in a lot if you have your shooting badges. Another good type of off-dribble shot is a spin shot. You double tap X while you're running, and then hold down the shot meter. That's green. And by the way, my speed boosting, I'll show you my dribble moves later. There's the hop step right there. You tap X while you're running, but I'll show you my dribble moves later. The speed boost is just where you do your rhythm dribble and you run out of it. You have to buy boosts to do this in the park. I can't do it in my mycourt. But right here is just more, if you run under the basket, the jump, you run out, you take off dribble shot, that's green. Just different ways to finesse your way in there. Now, release 111, that's my go-to shot because I don't have custom jump shots on this guy. Elite 6, best dribble pull-up in the game. Stiff 2, best spin jumper in the game. And normal 14 is the best hop jumper in the game. These 3 are really important for your off-dribble shots. The rest of the stuff doesn't really matter. Release 111 is pretty decent, though, but I don't take standing shots with this guy, so it doesn't really matter for me. Rick Barry is the best free throw in the game. I would put this on any player. It's really easy to time, it's really smooth, and it has a good roll and lucky bounces, even if you don't have your free throw up at all. Okay, so those were the shots. Next, we're going to look at the dunk animations. So I'm going to go to my NBA dunks and layups, and the first thing you're going to notice is that the only under basket dunk I have, standing dunk, is under basket athletic flushes. That's the only under basket dunk you want. It does not get blocked anywhere near as much. Zach LaVine and Russell Westbrook are the 2 packages that have all the good, fast player dunks. They have a couple bad dunks that get blocked, like windmills, but overall, I like them. The tomahawks are all really fast, so that's why I used those. They're just straightforward, nothing fancy. I don't like getting blocked. Versus off one doesn't get blocked. And athletic 360s look cool, and since you slam it down hard, you usually don't get blocked because you're a slasher. The baseline reverses, by the way, those never get blocked. That's an amazing dunk. I forgot about that. Of course, you want your contact dunk packages, alley-oop dunk packages, and my favorite layup is Jamal Crawford because I do the move all the time. If you don't do the move all the time and you want a good contact layup animation, use Russell Westbrook, and if you like Euros, use James Harden. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to go into is dunks here. If you want to use two hands, hold up on the right stick while you're driving with the right trigger held down. Same thing for right and left hands. If you're driving, you want left hand, left on the right stick with the right trigger, just like that. And if you want the right hand, you hold right on the right stick with the right trigger held down. And that is how you control what hands you use with your dunks. This is just an example of the under basket athletic finishes. I would not have made this if I didn't have this on. I would have gotten blocked. Now here's an example of where I use two hands because they're all around me, and I would have gotten blocked if I did any other dunk right there. This is an example of me using my left hand because they're both on the right side, and I would have gotten blocked if I didn't do that. Yes, those videos were slowed down, obviously. And now here is where you can do fancy dunks. If you drive holding the right trigger and you hold down on the right stick, you will do a fancy dunk. Now, I don't have very many fancy dunks equipped. These are all probably part of the Zach LaVine and Russell Westbrook packages. If you're in park, you'll be doing park dunks, whatever dunks you have equipped. I don't equip them because I don't like getting blocked. But if you like that thing, then hold down. Now, right here is reverse dunks. While you're driving baseline, you hold up on the right stick while holding RT, and you will do reverse dunks. This is really good if there's a defender right behind you. You will never get blocked because you go to the other side of the rim. Those were under basket animations, and right here is that baseline reverses. That dunk is the best dunk in the game. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to show you guys is the spin layup. This is a crazy move to get right around your defender. So when you're driving, all you're going to want to do is double tap X while holding RT. If you're holding RT and you double tap X, you will do a spin layup right around him like that. Now there's plenty of times that you can use this. It's when the man is too far out to do a contact dunk, but he's close enough to where you can still do a layup and you just spin right around him. Jamal Crawford layup works in these situations as well. It just depends on your personal preference, really. Here's a couple examples of when you would use the spin layup. The defender's right there. He jumps, spin around him. Easy buckets. Same thing right here. Get around one man. There's another man right there. Spin right around him for the easy open layup. So, yeah, those work pretty well. Same instances as Euros and Jamal Crawford layups, so it's just really your preference. So next thing is reverse layups. If the man's behind you, you do a reverse layup. It's the same thing as reverse dunk, you just don't hold RT. So while you're driving baseline, you hold up. Now this would be better if you don't have any stamina, then go for a layup because you'll probably miss a dunk. I don't see any other point in doing it. So the next thing is a Euro step layup. So what you want to do is double tap X while driving and don't hold RT. You'll do a Euro step. Now mine don't look very good because I don't have the James Harden layup package on. You want the James Harden layup package. I usually don't do Euros because it always makes me do the wrong animation. Like I'll Euro into my defender instead of around him. That's why I like spin layups better. But if you like Euros, use the the James Harden layup package, and there you go. So the next thing right here that I'm doing are hop step layups. All you want to do is tap X while you're driving. The Jamal Crawford layup is a hop step layup, but it doesn't ever work in your mycourt, so I'm just doing normal hop step layups. So this is what it would look like if you didn't have the Jamal Crawford layup package. Now I don't know what I'm doing here, I'm just dunking. But the hop step layups, if you have the Jamal Crawford layup package, you want to tap X while driving and point the stick in the direction that you want to hop. So you want to point it towards your off-ball hand if you want your guy to do a Jamal Crawford behind the back. So it'll go to your off-ball hand, and then you'll end up probably taking a reverse layup after that. So yeah, it's a really good move, and I'll show you some uses for it right here. Now this is just nasty. Every single time you do the move, it always makes them stumble, always. So you easily get around your man. The only way you would get blocked is if there was more than one man. Look how crazy this is. Now, a lot of these moves that I'm showing you right now, I'm on my old gamer tag, and all these videos are in my montage. It's a really good video. It's really quality, so I want you guys to go check that out. Link is in the description. You'll see how nasty this slasher build is if used right. Now right here, I'm just showing you the hop step. It's just a normal hop step. If you don't know how to do it, look up a tutorial. You just tap X and move the left stick. But while you're driving, they'll usually jump because you think you're going to dunk because you're a slasher. So you just hop step to the left, take a little moving mid-range, counts as off dribble. And right here are my dribble moves. Now, I'm not going to make a dribbling tutorial or anything. If you want that, like the video, comment, tell me you want that, and I'll make a playmaker dribbling tutorial. Because it's basically the same thing, but I'll show moves that you can't do with playmakers, with slashers, moves that you can, stuff like that. But copy down those signature styles, those are good. Maybe not the last couple are preference, but anyway, as I was showing the layups, James Harden for Euros, Westbrook for contact. And then my personal favorite, Jamal Crawford for finesse and just complete dirty layups. Now, the basic size up 3, that affects everything. That's the basic size up you want. And then the rhythm dribble, the one that I have on, is the speed boosting rhythm dribble. Now, you have to buy a boost to speed boost, but that is the best rhythm dribble to speed boost if you're not a playmaker. So I would use that. And then right here, my park things, the park dunk packages, don't use them. You can't take them back off. You'll get blocked. If you want to look cool, then use them. But park alley-oops, all for it, because, that's fancy anyway, right? Okay, so I completely forgot about floaters in this entire tutorial. Floaters are amazing with slashers. You have a 77 shot close, or it might even be higher than that for a close shot, but that affects your floater. You also have Hall of Fame teardropper. That makes your floaters get green every single time. Another thing that I forgot to talk about in this video is you have Hall of Fame Acrobat. Now, before I even say anything, make sure you get all your Hall of Fame badges. You're not going to be good if you don't. But anyway, Hall of Fame Acrobat. So if you go up for a layup or a dunk and you're about to get blocked, just wiggle the stick around, spam X. Your guy will change his shot, and you will probably still make it because you have Hall of Fame Acrobat. So, yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial / guide on slashers. If there's anything I left out, comment it down below. I'll answer your questions. And I know we're not completely on the level that Windex is at in this clip right here that I'm replaying. But you guys are getting one step closer if you do all this. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Subscribe because I'm going to be uploading 2 to 3 times a week now, maybe 4 or 5. But I got school and baseball, so it's a little bit hard. But anyway, guys, peace.